Did you know that you can prepare a canvas for painting without using a stretcher? Traditionally, paintings are prepared by building or buying a wooden stretcher and then stretching canvas around that support. But you can also prepare a canvas without the stretcher simply by gessoing it directly on the wall. Why would you want to try this unconventional technique? One reason is that sometimes you don't have a structure built and you just want to get started on a painting. And with a little planning, you can ensure that your canvas is ready to be stretched after painting. Here's a great example of that. This piece needed to be mobile during production, so the artist created it without a support first. The surface dimensions were precisely planned, so that when stretched it was perfectly aligned and professional. Here it is in a collector's home after being purchased. Another reason is to take the pressure off. When you've spent time and money building a support and stretching and gessoing your canvas, you're likely to have some high expectations that this painting needs to be a great one. But if you're interested in doing some small, quick studies, trying out a new technique, or just doing some all-around experimentation, this process makes it easy to take the mental pressure off, as well as providing you with a surface to work on that is identical to that of a traditionally prepared canvas. So if those experiments turn out to be a success, you know you'll be able to recreate them in other paintings. Additionally, you may find you like painting this way and prefer an unconventional hanging technique like using grommets. We have a whole video on that, so check it out. Let's get to it. Our first step is to secure our canvas to the wall. You can use staples or push pins for this, but push pins are a lot easier to get out afterwards. You want to put your push pins around the entire perimeter of the canvas, about 1 to 2 inches apart, not too close to the edge. This will ensure that as the gesso tightens, the canvas won't have any buckles in the fabric. The amount of shrinking can be significant. Take a look at this canvas. It's been sitting bunched up and folded for so long that the fabric has serious wrinkles. In a second, we'll see what a few coats of gesso will do to it. Once our canvas is secured all around, we'll want to tape off a section for our painting. If you never plan on stretching it or want to display your painting unconventionally, you're free to skip this step. But in the likely instance that you want to stretch this canvas later, demarcating a surface area all the way around ensures that you'll be able to do so easily. A good rule of thumb is a border of 3 inches on all sides. That will give you enough room to pull it around a wooden canvas and staple on the back. And then we're ready to gesso. We always work from the inside out to ensure our canvas resizes evenly. We gesso canvas for 2 reasons. One is to act as a barrier. If we're painting directly on raw canvas, we're setting ourselves up for trouble. If we're working with acrylic, the raw canvas acts like untreated wood. It's extremely absorbent and will suck up as much liquid as it can. This means you'll have to use much more paint, as your first layers will be dulled from all of that absorption. If we're painting with oils, putting them directly on raw canvas is a disaster waiting to happen, as the oil in the paint will slowly deteriorate the fabric, severely compromising your painting's longevity. The second reason we gesso canvas is to tighten it. As the gesso dries, it shrinks, which constricts the canvas so that our surface is taut and rigid. This ensures that as the painting is exposed to naturally occurring environmental changes, such as fluctuating heat and humidity, the surface isn't compromised. Here's that wrinkled canvas again. After just 1 coat of gesso, it's tightened up into a taut, paintable surface. Once our first layer has dried, we can proceed to subsequent coats until we've got the surface where we want it. You may choose to remove the tape now and begin your painting, but I'd recommend leaving the tape on so that when you've completed your painting, you'll remove the tape and your surface area will have clean, crisp edges.